Countries around the globe are battling with a fresh wave of the pandemic and the highly contagious Omicron variant. While some have ramped up testing and vaccinations, many are bringing back stricter restrictions in an attempt to quell the surge. Several others have ditched restrictions and are gradually moving towards normality. Here's a quick roundup of the measures being taken by various countries around the world. Pfizer and BioNTech have sought emergency authorization from U.S. health regulators for use of their COVID vaccine for children aged over 6 months and under 5 years. If the Food and Drug Administration authorizes the 2-shot regimen, it will become the first COVID vaccine available to this age group in the United States. The companies have said that they started submitting their formal application following a request from the FDA, which seemingly wants to get the process moving quickly. The FDA has said that it will hold a meeting on February 15th to consider the request.
All done.
Just after a month after it witnessed a record surge in infections, France has begun lifting coronavirus restrictions, including mandatory outdoor mask wearing, in a bid to ease citizens' daily lives. Audience capacity limits for concert halls, sporting matches and other events have also been removed, and although work from home will no longer be mandated, it is still recommended. The move begins a 2-part relaxation of curbs announced at the end of January. However, the weekly surge in infections still peaks over 300,000 in the country. Denmark has waved goodbye to face masks and health passes as it became the first European Union country to lift all of its domestic COVID curbs. This despite record numbers of cases of the milder Omicron variant. Only a few restrictions remain in place at the country's borders for unvaccinated travelers arriving from non-Schengen countries. Now, more than 60% have received a third dose of a COVID-19 vaccine compared to an EU average of just under 45%. Health authorities estimate that 80% of the population is protected against severe forms of the disease, including those who have recently had COVID. Volcano-devastated Tonga has decided to close its border after COVID-19 was detected in the previously virus-free Pacific Kingdom. Prime Minister Siasio Sovaleni has said 2 men have tested positive this week in the capital Nuku'alofa and are in isolation. According to Solaveni, the men had been working in the city's port, where humanitarian aid has been pouring in from around the globe since the January 15th eruption. Sovaleni has also said the situation reviewed every 48 hours. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.